Nigeria. Match day 2, African Cup of Nations qualifier, far away in Kigali, Rwanda, against the Amavubis. We'll let you know how they fared. Not too good, not too bad, but again, something to take back home here to Nigeria. We'll bring it out as well up to speed from the FIBA Under-18 Championship ongoing in South Africa. We had a good news for the male and the female team. We'll also let you know about the Nigerian Premier Football League. One game was played yesterday. Lobby Stars, Aqua United. We'll let you know the results and, of course, how the table looks after match day 1 of the Nigerian Premier Football League. We'll bring you also the latest from Beach Soccer World Winners' Cup. Also from Nigerian players playing abroad. And, of course, Super Falcons. We'll talk Nations League. We'll talk African qualifiers. Most particularly, we'll talk Ballon, and of course, if time permits, do some Formula 1, and of course, some table tennis. Okay, all these and more on the show, guys. So come on, it promises to be exciting, pulsating, interactive, fun-filled, and sporty-packed. I am your bishop, none so out of the chair. I'm not alone in the studio. I've got my partner. Come on, special analyst, always here. This time from the start. I'm talking about no other than Mr. J. Mr. J, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Sports Bishop. Good evening, listeners. Yeah, like, we are here to do sports again, and what else keeps us happy rather than talking sports?
Okay, guys, so don't forget, you can be part of the show. You can go to our YouTube handle, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM Abuja. We're streaming live right now as you speak. Try to see how I look, and of course, how Mr. J looks today on a beautiful Tuesday evening. You can also follow us on all our social media handles, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM Abuja. And of course, don't forget, you can also be part of the show, okay, by sending us your SMS, WhatsApp note, WhatsApp voice note. Send us a WhatsApp call, SMS. Call us on either of the number. Whether it's WhatsApp call, normal call, they all will come. The numbers are 0808 312 8618, 0808 312 8618, or you can call on 0700 010 961 961. That is 0700 010 961 961.
And if you are not very comfortable with the reception, you can also log on to
go to our Radio Garden
Radio
app
Garden
as well. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Just look for Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
Yeah.
Live here. We get you anywhere in the world, whether it's in Afghanistan, England, France. I tell you, to the utmost part of the world.
Yeah.
Without wasting much time, guys, let's begin the show proper. Let's head out to the local scene. Okay, let's begin from all the good news we hear from South Africa. I tell you, it's good news galore. I can tell you, let's start from basketball before we go to the main action. We can confirm to you that, of course, yes, it's no news that, of course, the Nigerian male and female under-18 national basketball team have qualified for the quarterfinals of the FIBA Africa Under-18 World Cup tournament ongoing in South Africa. The girls picked the quarterfinal slot as one of the best third-place teams and would now play against Egypt on Wednesday in Pretoria. The boys are also through to the quarterfinals. 2 teams are expected to represent Africa at the FIBA Under-18 World Cup that will take place later this year in Switzerland. Don't forget, the Under-18 team, after losing to Egypt in the first game, beat Angola 70-65 in that encounter. So it is what it is. Nigeria also demolished Zimbabwe 107-30 in the group game. So good one for Nigeria. Nigeria, after arriving late for the competition, arrived late, just hours before their first game against Egypt, were beaten, but they found a way to succumb all the odds, and they're through to the quarterfinals.
We were very scared going into this competition, because how could you arrive for games hours to it, and but then when it comes to you being in Nigeria, there's always that spirit to fight and do it to the last, and then our boys and our ladies, they've been able to do this particular and this time around to qualify for the next round. Okay, we'll see how things pan out for them. Like I said, the games will continue thick and fast, and we hope, yes, that at some point everything that needs to happen would happen, not only for Nigeria, but of course for the team that will end up picking up the ticket for the under-20, under-18 basketball World Cup that will take place in Switzerland. Okay, quickly, let's move on. Let's go to the camp of the Super Eagles. Let's take a dive to Kigali in Rwanda. The most recent.
Playing in front of their home crowd at the Amahoro Stadium, the Rwandans recognized how difficult it would be to attack Eagles and decided to keep the ball. And thought he had put Nigeria ahead, but the goal was ruled out by offside. Very contentious. I watched that one. Coach Eguavoen changed the face of the team by introducing Victor Oseni and Milsema for Boniface, answer with Kweze, the host goalkeeper Mtwari. Fasey put up a heroic and the second game later Tuesday between Benin Republic and Libya will determine who is second and third. But I tell you,
you ask, is it a point drop for the Super Eagles or
a point gain?
Or a point gain?
Absolutely.
From my own perspective, I will look at it as a point gain for bigger clubs than their players. But then having their home crowd behind them, and then we went in, put in a maximum performance, and exactly, we were only dominant. But then for me, I would call it a point gain. You understand? Because we didn't lose, and if you look at what we've done, we already have 4 points.
Already in the group,
and going into the next game, we are still positive. You understand that winning any of our next games will still keep us at that range of qualifying for the AFCON.
Now, let's stick with Eguavoen, man. A lot of people, I'm for one who think that Eguavoen should get a job permanently. Exactly. If we can't get a foreign-based manager that can do the job, foreign-based manager who can tinker the team, I know, we tried to get Bruno Labbadia, it didn't just work. We tried to get some other managers. And Eguavoen have proven that he can tinker the team. We saw that AFCON. Only that mistake by Sade Maduka, remember, that cost us a slot at the quarterfinals out of that competition. But I, for one, think that we should stick with Eguavoen, give him the support, that we give to the foreign coaches.
Definitely, my point. You have just hit it. It's okay. It's okay. Because it is not. It's not as if we don't have them.
You agree that Eguavoen should get a job full time?
100%. If and only if the NFF will give him the support they are ready to give the foreign coaches.
Let's talk about the two coaches, Daniel Gumodede from Remo Stars and Fidelis Elechuku from Enugu Rangers.
Very, very influential.
They look like they were also involved in the kickoff.
Very, very influential as well. Because if you look at the passion, the synergy, the way they do this, you could feel immediately that yes, they've brought the passion from the
NPFL
from the NPFL into this game, and then. Look at the understanding.
They are first of all friends.
Yeah,
exactly.
That synergy, it really made things work for all. The players that came, because there's no any individual Super Eagles player that I think Nigeria should have called and they didn't call him.
Okay,
you understand? So it's a full strength
Super Eagles team. Yeah,
Super Eagles squad, and then now you feel that these players have agreed to work with
for the manager.
For the
and we saw Cruz Ekon coming out in support of Oseni Eguavoen. We saw some other players too. So I think the players are beginning to buy into his philosophy.
Into it. So I am playing that at this stage there shouldn't be any obstruction again. There shouldn't be any there shouldn't be that obstacle or that disconnection again. They should just allow this connection to flow very well. We just hope that the NFF are listening to Nigerians and the fans and give a certain Eguavoen the job. Hopefully, when he gets by the time Eguavoen does get the job, you would understand the fact that we get some continuity and the fact that he knows this player. He's been there. How long has he been the director? He's been there for ages.
So he knows the players. The players know him.
Exactly.
And it looks like his bromance with Daniel Gumodede and of course Fidelis Elechuku, they look like a bromance.
We'll do a good thing for us because for one, at least we see our Super Eagles playing good football. You understand? The dominance was there. It was unlike what we saw in the World Cup qualifier against Benin Republic. We saw a different Super Eagles who are hungry to play, who are ready to deliver. And the performance definitely it
told the whole story.
It tells the whole story.
Okay, guys, what do you think? I want to get your own opinion on this issue. Do you think that are you happy with? Is it a great start to Nigeria for the African Cup of Nations qualifier? Are you happy with the start for that AFCON that will take place in Morocco? Is it a good start? 4 points from possible 6. Do you think that Oseni Eguavoen, like I do think, should get the job full time and it should be supported? Like the foreign-based coaches and get him to start the job already, and hopefully this success trickle down to the World Cup qualifier and find a way into the World Cup. So let's hear from you guys. You can be part of the show. Don't forget, those watching on YouTube, please do like, share, subscribe. Yes, you heard me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and press the notification bell so whenever we go live, you can be part of the show, okay? And you can drop your comments on YouTube or You can send us an SMS, a WhatsApp message, WhatsApp voice note, WhatsApp call us. We want to hear from you. What do you think about the performance of the Super Eagles? Was it a very good performance at the Amahoro Stadium in Kigali, or do you think that they could have done better? Or what went wrong, or what went right for Nigeria? And let's talk about Oseni. Do you think is the man to tinker the Super Eagles? The number to call is 0808-312-8618. 0808-312-8618. Or you can call on 0700 010 961 961. 0700 010 961 961. Like I said, you can also go to YouTube and drop your comment there. We will give voices to those comments. Either it's WhatsApp message, WhatsApp voice note, WhatsApp call. They all count. Let's look at, of course, the Super Eagles performance. That's a major talking point for today on how well they played in this one. Okay, you guys say, how is this? I said, how is this called? It ended goalless in that encounter. Goalless it is. EMS said we played well. It was not our day. Okay, I love that one. EMS says not our day. Steve said, how are you explaining football in Rwanda? Okay, unfortunately in Rwanda we didn't explain football, we played. So to be part of the show, get to call us 0700 010 961 961 to 8618. So finally, before we leave it, let's all go. Excited as the prospect of facing Japan in the knockout stage of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The Falcons of Nigeria will take on Japan on one of the strongest forces in women football globally at the ongoing FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Speaking ahead of the game, Daniel said, and I'll quote, the girls have worked very hard to get to the stage. We are proud of their effort. We will be taking the knockout stage one game at a time. I must tell you that we are excited about the prospect of facing Japan and what that brings to us. The game between Nigeria and Japan were played in Bogota, yes, at the Metropolitano di Tacho Estadio in Bogota, and that game will be as early as 2 a.m. The same stadium that Nigeria faced Korea Republic and Japan. That game is for 2 a.m. Nigerian time. Should there be, do we head into that game with any jitters, any fears?
No fears.
Well, you think that we could get past Japan? You know, Japan, we got past North Korea, we're beaten by Germany, our arch rivals, our nemesis.
No, it's better they do it at this stage because I don't know how their own part will be, but I am on the side that Nigeria will go all the way because the target is one, bring home the trophy. And then if at all they will be able to navigate it to the final again, doing it the third time, it will definitely gonna be difficult.
We've never won this competition, Jay.
That's why I want
us to get confident.
That's why I want us to go there. We have been to the final twice, and we've been denied by the same Germany twice. And if we have to meet again at all, it has been at the group stage, and they have been able to do it over us again. We should be studying from now henceforth.
So do you think this team can get all the way to the finals? Watch them play. 4-0 against Venezuela. Emphatic wasteful, even though.
Wasteful.
1-0 win against Korea. 3-1 lost Germany. They should have won that game before the halftime.
Yeah.
They were wasteful. So do you think Chris Danjuma can cop this?
That's why I say that we are already learning our lessons. You understand?
So it's good we make all these mistakes now.
Correct. All the mistakes should be correct, and I believe the coach that like we are talking, he too must have seen all the lapses, and then have taken taking correction of those lapses during the training, during team talks, everything. Be able to at least convert your chances. The team is good, at least for them to create these loads of chances. I wish they have been able to score 50% of
exactly,
30% of it, and then we wouldn't be talking of seeing who will be there to stop us. But then our conversion rate is low, and we'll have to improve on that.
Mr. J seems super confident. I'm trying my best to hold my thoughts on this one. I take it one game at a time. I'll speak. Let me stand with a certain Christopher Musa Danjuma, who will take it one game at a time. Still in female football, we had a Super Falcons forward Uche Nakano has undergone a successful surgery. Yes, the American-based star confirmed a few weeks ago that she had been nursing an injury that requires surgery. She posted a picture on her successful surgery and aimed to come back stronger. Kano was part of the Super Falcons team that was at the 2024 Olympic Games far away in Paris, France. So a good man, she's back on that successful surgery. She'll be back anytime soon. We hear it's not too silly, but good man. She's at least she's been nursing an injury for some time now.
We are very happy to hear that. You know, and he's recovering, and we wish him even more speedy recovery so that be back as soon as possible.
Okay, guys, we'll see what happens to Uche Nakano. Like I said, she's been a fantastic striker. Her footballing career journeyed her to Mexico. Somebody played for Pachuca, and now to the United States of America. Hopefully, she brings all those goals which she score down to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. And then to beach soccer quickly, we hear that the Nigerian Beach Soccer League, the NPFL champions, KB Beach Soccer Club, has been drawn in Group C of the 2024 World Winners' Cup in Alejandro, Italy. They will face Real Monster of Denmark, Copenhagen of Beach Soccer Club of Denmark as well, and Al Tawan Club of Saudi Arabia in the group of the 2024 World Winners' Cup. The 3 times NBSL champions reached the round of 16 last year. This year edition will take place at the Longamari San Giovanni to the 22nd. Only one Nigerian team will be playing this competition. We're talking about how beach soccer has improved. We talk about the beach soccer league. We talk about the beach soccer Eagles, and unfortunately, it wasn't to be.
Yeah.
But now, the best team in the land will be heading out to play in the World Winners' Cup. The last time they were in this competition, they're the best team in Africa. The African beach soccer, they're the best team in Africa. They went to the round of 16. Can they surpass that feat this time? And I know if that beach soccer have improved in Nigeria, and we now have a league that is very competitive.
Beach soccer league,
exactly, very top notch. Exactly.
I think it's a very good ground for them to with the steps taken to take as a target. It will be improving on the past on the past achievement.
Wait to see. Beach soccer is a sport in Nigeria that is growing in leaps and bounds. I tell you, and we hope. Don't forget that team is as well is led by, of course, the Africa Beach Soccer League chairperson or president in the person of Mahmoud Hadija, and he's done so much for beach soccer, not only in Nigeria but as well in Africa and the world at large. Wisdom and the best of luck. Hopefully, this time around, maybe they come back with something good. Just a few weeks ago, they visited the governor of Kebbi State with the 3 cup they've won in the 4 editions of the NBSL, and the governor was happy.
Just imagine.
The cup was
3
happy.
cups out of the 4 editions.
Exactly. No, this is why they're the best team in Africa.
Yeah,
The governor was happy to meet them, and of course, hopefully that that euphoria of seeing the governor, that support, that motivation will spur them on to do well at the Winners' Cup. Okay, moving on now to the Nigerian Premier Football League and League. Come on. The league is back. Match day 1.
Is back.
Exactly. Last 2 weeks, it was the match day 1 between Economy Warriors and Enugu Rangers. But this weekend, lots of games went down. But let's talk about the game that went down yesterday, Monday Night Football at the Lafayette Township. So before we do that, let's let you know. Let's see whether we can take more messages from YouTube. This one is from Iyoma Dennis. He said, "This is the Super Eagles. If Niger Eagles is an eruption is an eruption to any team, anytime, any day." From Marco GJ, he says, "Great start to the AFCON qualifier. Egwavon all the way. Give him the permanent job and support him like foreign coach." Data Pro4 said Nigeria should improve in their conversion in all teams and levels. And thank you very much. Don't forget, keep liking, keep sharing, keep
commenting,
and subscribe.
And keep
don't forget to press the notification bell as well, so that you can be part of the show anytime we come up here to talk about, of course, the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We'll see whether they can start scoring, because I can agree with you, the Super Eagles were wasteful today. The Falcons have been wasteful at the 20 World Cup. And it's a sad story that it looks like every team of the national team are creating lots of chances, but unfortunately, they're not getting the goals in. Okay, back to the NPFL. We hear that the Nigerian Premier League side, the Niger Tornadoes, will finally return home to Mina after their home ground in the league away away from home for quite some time. The Bako Kantogora Memorial Stadium in Mina has been going through renovation, which led to the team playing home games away from home. The league body on Tuesday approved the usage of the stadium in Mina after it got approved. It means that Nigeria Tornadoes will host Nasarawa United at the Bako Kantagora Memorial Stadium on Sunday in match day 2 of the league. You see pictures of the stadium, the grass lush green, the stands have been repaired. The renovation is epic. Mina is set to host top flight football again.
Congratulations, and to the fans, most importantly, because the game is played for the fans. And, what a long wait! What a good time for them to at least go and watch top flight football on their home grounds again.
We can even go and borrow. We don't even have a team in the Abuja.
Yeah, we can Abuja residents can go to Mina and watch Super and NPFL games. Football, it's a very nice one. That euphoria. I'm just feeling.
You feel happy, man.
I feel happy, exactly.
Okay, quickly let you know that Lobby Stars have begun their outing in the 2024 Nigerian Premier Football League with a goalless draw against Aqua United. Despite the commendable performance of the Alia boys, and the promise keepers held their opponent to a draw at the Lafayette City Stadium. The game failed to produce the desired spark as both teams fired blank in a keenly contested tie. Late in the second half, Amadou Liman of Lobby Stars thought he had given his side the opener when he fired the ball into the net from close range, but the referee called it for an offside. The visitors were resolute to hold their host to a draw and conclude the round of matches in day one. Speaking about the game, was the coach, of course, of Aqua United, Mohamed Babagararu. He said he's excited to pick up a point on the road against Lobby Stars. Aqua United held their host to a goalless draw in the opening game of the 2024-2025 NPFL season at the Lafayette Stadium. According to Babagararu, I'll quote him exactly: "We are grateful to God for 1 point. We have gotten here in Lafayette, but to be sincere, we came here with a match plan, which was to get up 3 points, the same way we did last season, but it wasn't to be. In my general assessment, both teams played well, created lots of chances, but at the end of the day, no goal was to show for it. The positive from this game is that we played well, because if we didn't play well, we couldn't have created those chances in the first place. I'm not very happy because in the last moment of the game, we had a one-on-one chance, but Mari didn't score, and that would have been the difference. Our first game of the season, and the boys were somehow anxious. My players need to be more composed in front of goal as we will continue to work on our scoring abilities and also to improve the confidence level of the players." This is a happy coach going to Aqua United.
Picking a point
at the Eket Stadium. It's something. It's
a great one, and it's a work in progress. Like I said, they keep working. As you are going, you take note of your mistakes, of your shortcomings, and then your ability to correct them and go forward and maintain the successes. The good aspect of it is what really makes a good coach and a good team.
Okay, guys, before we open the phone lines more, let's quickly give you the result of game. Match day 1 is done and dusted, guys. It started 2 weeks ago, but finally we can say it is ended. Started with Enugu Rangers playing Academy Warriors, and the game ended goalless on Saturday, the 31st of August. Heartland were beaten by Eyimba by 3-1. Qualifier United lost at home to Niger Tornadoes by 2-1. They take a win back to their new stadium. That would be quite nice. Sunshine Stars 3, Bayelsa United 0. Bedell shows goalless against Rivers United. Abia Warriors lost to Remo Stars by 2-0. Plateau beat Katsina United by 1-0. That's why United played a 1-1 draw with Shooting Stars. Canopy destroyed Ikorodu by 3-0. And Lobby Stars played a goalless draw with Aqua United. Don't forget, you can be part of the show. The number to call is still simple. It's 0700 010 961 961. 0700 010 961 961, or you can call on 0808 312 8618. 0808 312 8618. Don't forget, you can send us a message, SMS, WhatsApp message, WhatsApp voice note, WhatsApp call. Call us. We're talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That's the major talking point of the day. Are you happy with the goalless draw at the Amahoro Stadium? The Super Eagles nail, Amavubi of Rwanda nail. What do you think went wrong? And should they go be given the job full time? Let's hear from you. You can also drop your messages on our YouTube page as well, and we'll love to hear from you. Let's take this call, the first caller of the day. Hello, what's the name where you calling from?
Hello,
what's the name where you calling from? Hello, good morning.
Joseph on Gariki.
Joseph on Gariki. How's Gariki today?
Fine. Wait.
Okay, Joseph, talk to me.
Okay, about the Super Eagles.
Are you a first-time caller, Joseph?
Yes.
Are you a first-time caller?
Yes.
Welcome to the family, Joseph.
welcome.
Okay, Joseph, talk to us. What's your take on the games today? 2 p.m. It was. Nigeria failed to break down the Rwanda team.
Okay, I think they lack finishing in the team. Yes. That's what my take on this.
Apart from that, what do you think Nigeria did so well? And do you think that Coach Austin Eguavon Carezo should be given a job full time?
Yes, I think he's a very good coach.
Oh, it's all right.
So he should be given a job full time.
It's all right. Thank you very much for reaching out to us.
Thank you very much, Joseph, for being part of the show. Okay, more calls like this. Keep the calls coming in. 0808 312 8618. 0700 010 961 961. The major talking point is the Super Eagles of Nigeria. 2 games played at the AFCON Competition Qualifiers. 1 win, 1 draw, 4 points. Top of the group. Eguavon, should he stay permanently or should he return back to his role as technical director? Let's hear from you. Quickly back to the NPFL. With this how the table looks. Kano Pillars are top with 3 points. Sunshine second in by third. Remo Stars fourth. Nana Tornadoes fifth. Plateau sixth. All the 6 teams winning their game. Why? Ikorodu, Bayelsa, Abia Warriors, and Heartland make up the last. Let's let you know that, of course, the Luton Town English Championship team have signed Super Eagles and England legend Victor Moses. The Hatters were relegated from the Premier League last season when they found themselves 23rd and found themselves 23rd in the championship. Moses was a free agent after leaving the Russian side Sparta Moscow, who he joined in 2021. As a successful loan spell from Chelsea, the 3-year-old has had spell with Wigan, Liverpool, Stoke, West Ham, Inter Milan. After progressing to the Palace first team, Moses has won the Premier League and 2 Europa League titles during his career. He also lifted the African Cup of Nations with Nigeria in 2030. The coach of the team, talking about Edwards, Robert Edwards, have said that this is the reason why he signed the player. And in his word, I'll quote him exactly. Victor is one who we've been talking to for quite a while. He trained with us last week and played 60 minutes in a behind closed door game. And we made the decision because he thinks he's able to come in and help us. It gives us much strength in depth and facility because he is someone who can play both sides as a number 10. He plays so many different clubs and is vastly experience.
I think I agree with the manager when you say he plays
right, left, number 10, the guy is super versatile.
When Conte brought him to wing back, and it's like, but for I think that has been his best position so far.
Absolutely.
Well, it's a good one for him. Someone who has had
he's 33 years of age. He's got
33 years of age, illustrious, a very fruitful career.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you ask me, winning AFCON, winning Premier League, winning UEFA trophies, two of them for that matter. So I think it's a very great one, and he's not ready to retire from active football yet, and he has this competitive.
You can see, if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see he looks good on a Luton Town jersey. Absolutely, the guy looks good on this. Anyway, guys, Mikel has hailed a certain the Oseni saying that he's not a greedy guy. That he wanted him to join the club, but he's not greedy. He just did the right thing, and that's Mikel Obi trying to be a senior brother. We hear, of course, that David Okereke has joined Turkish League Super Club Gaziantep. He was with Torino last season, playing only 9 games for them, but for Cremonese, he played for 50 games and scored 9 goals for them. Also, we hear that a certain man, talking about Rafael Olise, has joined Saudi Arabian side Al Salam. He's moving from, of course, a team AS Kigali from Rwanda. He was on loan from Rwanda Sport. We hear he's taking AS Kigali to FIFA to recover his money salary that has been owed him as well. And of course, Ifeoma Anumonu, you know her very well. Ifeoma Anumonu has expressed her excitement. She joins French League club Montpellier. That's about female football.
Ladies, yeah.
Absolutely, exactly. What a player she's been, an absolute gorgeous player. Can play as a number 9, play as a number 8, play as a winger. She says she's played in the USA all her life. So and when the call came to move to Europe, she couldn't give up that experience.
It's a great, she's also exploring now. At this stage of her career, she still have time.
Yes, ahead of her,
and then she had explored USA already. She had moved to Europe. She should be happy, just the way I'm happy for her.
Okay, guys, this is how about come on, the first part of the show. Come on, it comes so thick and fast. Okay, we'll take a breather. When we come back, pay some bills. When we come back, guys, we'll go to European. So we hear that one man is angry that his name is not in the Ballon d'Or. His name is Rodrigo. Talk about him. Do you think he should be in the Ballon d'Or 30-man list? He says he's upset. We'll talk about that as well. We'll look at a certain Memphis Depay who could be heading to Brazil to play in the Brazilian Premier League, looking like the same way we heard that Sergio Ramos also could be heading there. And of course, if time permits, guys, we'll look at other things happening in tennis. But come on, don't forget the Nations League is up and running. Ronaldo is scoring goals for form. Don't go nowhere. When we come back, more on Sport Lounge. We'll be right back. Joining us, welcome back to Sport Lounge on Voice of the People, now the 6.1 from Abuja, a show where we bring you all the latest juicy details happening in the world of sport from Nigeria, Africa, to the uttermost part of the world. If it's sports, guys, we've got you covered from A to Z. I am your bishop, Nonso Arinzichi, and I've still got Mr. J here in the studio, and together we'll bring you the latest happening. This time we're heading to the 40th. Before then, if you're watching us live on our YouTube channel, please do like. Very important. If you're watching us live right now, because we're live on our YouTube channel on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, like, share, most importantly, subscribe, and then press the notification bell so that you can be part of this family. I repeat, like, share, subscribe, and of course, finally, press the notification bell, be part of the family. Also, if we are not in Abuja, you want us to keep tab with us and you can't get to YouTube, simple. You can listen to us anywhere in Abuja and in the world, whether it's Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, France. Just go to Radio Garden app, download the Radio Garden app from the Apple or iOS store, look for Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, and as well, we'll be live in your speakers. You can also follow us on our social media handle on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Do feel free to be part of the show, yes. Join the show, join the conversation, but you can first of all drop in your messages on our YouTube page. Like I did read some of them. So drop them there as you keep dropping those messages on our YouTube page. I'll be reading them out. You can drop us an SMS, WhatsApp message, WhatsApp voice note. Get us on a WhatsApp call. Yes, the count. And you can also call us on these two numbers. Yeah, 0808 312 8618. 0808 312 8618, or you can call on 0700 010 961 961. 0700 010 961. Jay, are you pumped up?
Yeah. Both numbers are on WhatsApp, please.
Absolutely.
Okay?
So either way,
whichever one you choose to use, you are free.
Absolutely. So guys, let's run to the foreign scene, shall we?
Foreign scene.
The foreign scene, it is. Okay, guys, let's start off, from one man who is not a happy man at the moment. His name is Rodrigo. Real Madrid forward Rodrigo says he's disappointed he did not make this 30-man shortlist for the 2024 Ballon d'Or. 23-year-old scored 17 goals and registered 9 assists in 51 appearances for the Spanish club last season. But Brazil international failed to secure a nomination for the prestigious award, unlike his Madrid teammate Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. Speaking to the ESPN, he said, and I quote, "I was upset. I think I deserve it. I don't want to belittle the players who are there, but I think they deserve it also. But I think I had a place in the 30. The nominees are selected by French football editorial team in collaboration with Ballon d'Or ambassadors, former Chelsea and Ivory Coast forward Dore Drogba, and selected members of the press. The winner will be announced at a ceremony in Paris on the 28th of October." This guy is talking tough. He was part of the side that won La Liga and the Champions League last season. How did you not get into a team that had Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Dani Caballero, Federico Valverde, Antonio Rudiger, and now retired Toni Kroos, making the list? But I couldn't make that list.
Wait, who did you call last?
Toni Kroos.
Toni Kroos made the list?
Yeah.
30-man list?
Yeah.
Valverde made a 30-man list?
Absolutely. Federico.
Then I'm with him.
Do you think he's got a point?
I am with him. If these other players made it. Yeah, I'm just saying this. Not that I didn't know, but then if you look at his contribution to Real Madrid last season, it was. I will call him a flake because. So
which player do you think should have made the list? Not only Madrid. Let's go.
Not
because the guy is saying that.
First of all,
everybody deserves to be there. But if it's 30-man list, 30 at least, he should be there.
Yeah, but why shouldn't Rodrigo be there? Even Neymar has also complained about him.
The same thing as well.
Not being there. But then, before we even talk of who should be there. The last 30 so far now. Okay,
we'll look at the nominees for the Ballon d'Or shortly. We'll give that to you because if you look at, the man talking, Rodrigo, he wasn't in 2024. They are, and I'll quote, Jude Bellingham, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Dani Caballero, Ruben Diaz, Artem Dubuk, Fiyufo Lukman, Emiliano Martinez, and Lamine Yamal.
They didn't even put any goalkeeper in this.
Martinez is there?
Because there are better goalkeepers than
Martinez.
If you ask me now, if I should look around the whole world and pick a goalkeeper, I will pick some. I will pick others ahead of Martinez. But well, I'm not part of the. We have seen fantastic players. There are others who also deserve to be there and are not there.
Like I always say, not everybody can make the 30-man list. But guys, 700 010 961 961. Drop us an SMS, WhatsApp voice note, call us, or drop your message on YouTube. Do you think that Rodrigo has got Do you think he has got his a claim? Is there something there? Mola Lukman.
It's hard. But yeah, it's a good one. Is there? He deserves to be there. Rodrigo deserves to be there.
You are still thinking of who to be.
I'm going to Manchester City.
There's Ruben Diaz.
Bernardo Silva is not.
It's not there.
And I think he deserves to be there.
Okay.
Lots of good players.
Funny enough, I see there's no Virgil van Dijk.
And there's no Virgil van Dijk.
There's no
William Saliba.
There's no Mohamed Salah. Anyway,
many players supposed to be there.
Anyway, guys, it's come on. Like I said, it's the Ballon d'Or. They've got we told people who run this thing are the media and a group of people who French football exactly. So we wait and see how things pan out. Let's move on further. Now, this news also stunned me when I got to hear it. They said in Memphis Depay, we hear he signed a 2-year contract, not to play in Europe the way he's playing in good football, but to play in the Brazilian side Corinthians until December 2026. This is after leaving Atletico Madrid as a free agent in July. He has played 31 times for Atletico Madrid last season, scoring 9 goals. But again, why Brazil? Don't forget, a certain Stefan Bergwijn moved to Saudi Arabia, and the coach would have come and said he was no longer going to be part of his team. Then I had a back clash, and I said if he's not going to move and play, he doesn't want to even play for Coleman. And now you see the player of Memphis Depay's quality move to Brazil.
I am still shocked, but maybe football. Maybe it's a sign or a beginning of football going to Brazil. Or football comes from Brazil. By the way, maybe football is going back to Brazil. It's the beginning of football going back to Brazil again. I don't know, because if you look at the quality and caliber of players coming out of Brazil, they are they are too fantastic. Let me just simply put it. But then for players like Memphis Depay, who has seen very good football and is still in form, not even moving to where players are moving to for money. That is one thing. But for him to be moving to Brazil, I don't know. We don't know the rationale. Maybe no club from the European side or the Saudi Pro League side has approached him, and he's still a player who still have something to deliver. But then I'm even wondering, why are there not clause from his native country?
And he's from Netherlands. Maybe PSV Eindhoven. Maybe Ajax Amsterdam.
Exactly.
But if a player leaves Ajax, like Bergwijn, to go to Saudi Arabia and how you play with the coach, who told you?
I think I have.
Anyway, guys, let's go to the Nations League. We had Arsenal's captain Martin Odegaard limped off as Man City forward Elehala scored the winner for Norway as he beat Austria in the Nations League. He went down in pain, hurting his ankle, following a foul by Christopher Bookbutter midway through the second half. Yeah, he could be a doubt for Sunday's North London derby, but he could be a doubt, but could still be available. That game ended Norway winning by 2 goals to 1. Other games we played yesterday in the Nations League, we saw Cyprus losing to Kosovo by 4 goals to 0. Turkey beat Iceland by 3 goals to 1. France defeated Belgium 2 goals to 0. Colomwani on target, no Mbappe in the starting lineup, and they got the job done. But that's after they were beaten earlier on, by Italy in front of their home fans. They packed the praise. Exactly. Slovenia beat Kazakhstan by 3 goals to 0. Romania beat Lithuania by 3 goals to 1. Israel lost to Italy by 1 goal to 2. Norway 2. Austria 1. Montenegro 1. Wales 2. Today we see Latvia take on Faroes Island. Ireland will take on Greece, Albania vs Georgia, England vs Finland, Czechia will take on Ukraine, Andorra will take on Malta, Netherlands vs Germany, Hungary will take on Bosnia and Herzegovina, North Macedonia will take on Armenia. For me, that story leads me to a man who's going to be making his 100th England appearance. His name is Harry Kane, and he says he draws his inspiration for Ronaldo, who is playing at the highest level, even at the age.
Almost 40. And even dreaming of playing at 41.
Harry Kane? Harry Kane is the top scorer for the country.
Yeah.
66 goals in 99 games. The boy can score goals. He's 31 years of age anyway. But
very much to it. And he's someone who turns in when you need him to deliver. You don't be surprised, Harry Kane, if I even have to guess, he will be on the score sheet tonight, because he's that guy who always wants to make some records, even though trophy-wise it has not really favored him. But then, him being the leader of the Three Lions going into this game, that is a record game for him as well. And he already has record that he also wants to extend by scoring more goals. I'm seeing him putting in something fantastic tonight.
Wait and see Hurricane 100 game as a player for the Three Lions. Don't forget, be part of the show, guys. I want you to be part of the show. Talk to us 0808 312 8618, 0808 312 8618, or 0700 010 961 961, 0700 010 961 961. WhatsApp message, WhatsApp voice note, WhatsApp call, call us, SMS us, and don't forget you can drop your message on the YouTube channel. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell.
Yeah, exactly. And still talking about the UEFA Nations League games that went on, to what happened in France. We can now say it's an audacious.
We didn't see that coming.
It's very, very
They were
audacious.
beating black and blue, the Blues, in front of their home fans.
Man, and Mbappe was there. They talk
Maybe
of the
maybe this was forced the coach, to decide to drop it.
Okay, let me do this experiment if it's gonna work for me. But
Okay.
I did not work. Maybe people would have called for his head or call him to be crucified. But it's very, very audacious for you to drop your captain.
It's a big call, a massive call.
It's a very big call, and then it worked for him. And that goes to tell that managers, coaches out there, they use their number 6. They trick games, they read games, and it maybe.
Like we dropping Ademola Lookman.
Or dropping Oseni when he's fit.
Fully fit.
When he's fully fit to play. This is because in that particular game, the coach saw that they were playing for Mbappe, and he saw that the opponent have really read Mbappe and they held Mbappe. There's no way goal could come for France again. And then playing everything for Mbappe and Mbappe being held, they took opportunity of utilizing other. They utilize other opportunities available, and they were beaten in front of their home crowd. This time around, let me bring in a new tactic. Started this game from the bench.
And they beat Belgium, and a certain Kevin De Bruyne was a bit so frustrated, saying that the player needs to step up. They need to come on. Belgium, here we go again. The great underachievers. Anyway, guys, the result of game played so far in the African Cup of Nations qualification match today. Eswatini lost to Mali by a goal to nil. South Africa beat South Sudan by 3-2. Rwanda played a goalless draw with Nigeria. Lesotho lost to Morocco. Lesotho lost Morocco. That was yesterday. Later today, before then, Mozambique beat Guinea-Bissau by 2-1. Later, 5 p.m. today, we see Gabon play Central African Republic. Guinea will take on Tanzania. Namibia vs Kenya. Zimbabwe vs Cameroon. Botswana vs Egypt. Liberia vs Algeria. Cape Verde will take on Mauritania. That one's for 8 p.m. Benin Republic vs Libya. Zambia will take on Sierra Leone. Burkina Faso vs Malawi. And Chad will play Ivory Coast. Before we go to other sporting events happening, we'll look at tennis and, of course, Formula 1. Let's give you this one all the way from, of course, the transfer market. One man is in the news. His name is Ebere Cheze. We get Ebere Cheze. We hear that Man United are monitoring his winger from Crystal Palace, and they want to get him as early as next summer. We also hear that Liverpool might also go for him if a certain Mohamed Salah does not sign a new contract and depart for the club. So the battle may go on. But we hear that Salah does not if he does not sign a new contract, we'll go for him. Why Villa wants him as well. So
Villa.
Exactly. So Ebere Cheze, where should he be? Liverpool, Man United. But yeah, this is for the summer.
It's a very hot
summer, not January.
It's a very hot player. You look
an
at his contribution
absolute gorgeous player
to getting England call up and now a member of the Three Lions team, squad.
Three Lions fraternity.
Exactly, Lions fraternity.
Yeah.
I even look at what he's been doing. I even wonder why. Maybe because transfers are not just done by one side.
I think the players are just lucky. That's my own take. Because a player as good as Ebere Cheze, he should be struggling to get clubs to be vying for him. But I thought you'd have gone to a team like Chelsea,
Liverpool,
Tottenham Hotspur. Even if at least Tottenham Hotspur. At least, But the guy stays put again.
No, that's why I say it depends. It's three parties that come into this thing now. The club may be interested in, maybe the agents.
If my colleagues could go to Bayern Munich, Olise. We knew Ebere Cheze long before there was an emergence of Michael Olise.
Yes.
So is it that nobody?
The club's willingness to sell him,
but they are willing to sell Michael Olise. I don't think maybe the amount, the right fee has not been paid. Maybe
I will sell Olise and keep Eze.
Is it?
Yeah.
Please explain that to me. I need to be educated.
Did you know? Did you see the ball that what's his name? Eze.
Eberechi.
Eze, a midfielder.
Yeah.
attacking midfielder.
Can play as a winger.
He can play as a winger.
Exactly.
And he can. He scores goals.
Lots of goals as well.
He's a goal-scoring midfielder.
Yeah.
Mikel Olise is a winger, and that's all. I rest my case.
Okay, guys, quickly, let's let you know that as well that Chelsea are hoping to offload that through Fofana, the Ivory Coast under 21 international. They want to sell him to Greek club AEK Athens. The transfer window in Greece would close that on Wednesday. Also, here Chelsea, there's also tension between the owners of Chelsea. May reach major question on the club's ability to do business in transfer market. Both either Todd Bowley and the Claire Clark team want to buy each other out. I don't know.
Well, I think. It would do the club, Chelsea Football Club,
a lot of good.
A lot of good. It would do them good because if this fracas continues, I want to commit. I don't want to commit. You know?
Anyway, Pochettino will become the new manager of United States of America. We here. He discussed with the US soccer chief. USA. I don't know where Mauricio Pochettino is going to. And we heard that Victor Grekresh is likely to move in the January transfer window. The interest from Chelsea and Arsenal. Anthony could be heading to Fenerbahce as Man United are hoping to offload him as quickly as possible. And Galatasaray, we here want to sign 31-year-old Welsh defender Ben Davies from Tottenham Hotspur. That we also hear. Robert. His move to Man United may not happen because we hear the 29-year-old, his salary demand is too high for Man United. They may not be able to sign him as a free agent. He's a free agent right now. He's not playing football.
Who is that?
Adre Rabois.
Okay,
yeah. Too much money is asking. And we hear, of course, Jonathan David is in a talk with a new deal for Leeds, but we hear he's been linked to a new move to the Premier League. Still talking Brazilian football, Sergio Ramos may be about to join Corinthians in the Brazilian league. He's 38 years of age. He's also a free agent after he left Sevilla at the end of the summer. But quickly, let's run because of time. Now let's go to other news. A former boyfriend of Uganda Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei, who killed her by setting her on fire, has himself died from burns. Yes, died from burns sustained in the attack. Kenyan hospital officer said Dixon Diama ambushed the marathon runner as she returned home from church more than a week ago. He then doused her with petrol and set her ablaze. We hear that the burns and injury he sustained while doing that has caused him also to lose his own life. Formula One, Andre Noe says he has joined Aston Martin to help them lead the Formula One World Championship. 65-year-old designer signed a new contract with the title of managing technical partners. It was announced on Tuesday by Formula One. And then finally we hear that British Division Cup captain Leon Smith says he's yet to make a decision whether the US Open semi-finalist Jack Draper will play in the nature's tie against Finland on Wednesday. He's talking about the Davis Cup. Draper arrived in Manchester on Tuesday lunchtime and is set to practice with the squad later on. British number one Draper produced the best performance of his career by reaching the last four in New York. We hear he was injured in the US Open where he was beaten by Jannik Sinner, who eventually won that title. And Davis Cup is up and running. It starts on Wednesday. The captain will decide whether he would have to play. Okay, we don't have much time, guys. The quickest 1 hour. Quickest 1 hour in sports entertainment.
It's always quick. I don't know why.
Exactly. So your quick round up on 30 seconds. Your Super Eagles, your take. How big your overall 2 games played? Your assessment of the team in general as we move back to club football this weekend.
It's glaring to everyone's eye that we need to be very, very clinical. One and we are improving at least defensive-wise. We are there. I previewed this with the return of Truss Ekong. I know we are going to be very solid
at the back. Yeah.
And then if I thought there's any mistake from them, there is Nwabali. So I'm very, very confident at the back, and I'm very, very confident at the front with Lukman and Osime also there. Where we need to work more is midfield and wings.
Okay. We'll wait and see how things pan out, guys. Okay, they say all is well that ends well. Come on, this is what we call it a wrap on today's edition of the show. Like I always say, if your child or your ward is participating in sports, please do support him or her. She could be, he could be the next big thing, the next Tobiloba Mosu, the next Austin JJ or Kocha, the next Funke Oshinake, the next Aziza Toshola. Support him or her. And I'd love to say keep talking sport, keep living sport. Sport is life. Life be meaningless without sport. I remain your one and only your sport bishop, your magistrate, your pilot, your prophet, the professor, Nonso Arizichi. On behalf of me and of course Mr. J, we will say we're done and we are gone.